Puppy Pot and Chill number 647. I got Munch over here, he's crapped out. I'm in the middle of passing a kidney stone, and it feels like I've got a rock in my dick because I've got a rock in my dick, and it won't come out. I've been sitting here fucking grabbing my dick and getting in the tub all morning, and nothing seems to help. So, since I was awake, I figured, fuck it. I'll do a puppy pot and chill. I gotta try to get comfortable here though, folks. Gotta move the chair a little bit or something. There we go. Got a little bit more leg room. Okay. Let's take a hit. Right off the bat. Puppy pot and chill after all. And what I'm smoking is what I call my Mexican sandwich. I got pot, oil, and then a little bit of pot on top of that. Woo! But boy, it really kicks my ass. Alright. Let's jump right in. Laws. What about laws? Well, laws do not protect you from criminals, because criminals don't care about laws. It's as simple as that. If you want to actually make the criminals be afraid of these laws, we're going to have to implement some more uncomfortable type of policing. Things like stop and frisk or something similar to that. My point is it'll be uncomfortable for everybody. Now, for the people who are illegal, it's just a hassle. That's all it is. The legal people, have to go through, maybe get handcuffed, jacked up a little bit while they're running your name, but in the end they give you your gun back and send on your happy way. Whereas the people who are guilty carrying an illegal weapon get those weapons taken away, so those are off the street, and the criminals are put in jail. Maybe not for very long, but for enough time to get them off the street. And I say these are uncomfortable laws because the last time we had laws like this, shit went absolutely fucking haywire. Now, these laws must be implemented in a way that everybody gets, say we bring back the stop and frisk, okay? You're going to have to do it to everybody. You cannot just, separate one group and then go through them. You got to go through everybody. Which means you're sending cops to rich areas of town and rich people are getting stopped and frisked. They won't like it, but tough shit. That's how these laws have to be if you want them to work. You're going to have to implement what I call uncomfortable laws. It's as simple as that. And all these laws will do is keep the honest man honest, and it'll bring the criminal to court. All right, that's what we're shooting for here in this. So, if we can all agree to do something like this and pass a law so that they have to do this just to everybody, not just one group, but to everybody. If we can get it passed, then perhaps, just maybe, we can get some of these guns and criminals off the streets. But like I said, it's going to be uncomfortable laws. I've already been jacked up before. You get pulled over. You got a gun in the car. Yes, I got a gun in the car. Keep your hands out the window. And then they handcuff me. And then they bring me out and put me behind the vehicle. And they search my vehicle. Make sure that I'm clear. Make sure the gun is clean. And then in the end, they give me back my gun and my bullets and send me on my happy, merry little way. Yes, it was a hassle to be jacked up, but in the end, I was let go. All right. Oh, the Continental Pipeline was hacked. We all know about this. Gas prices went up, and in the end, the pipeline paid the $5 million ransom to get the pipeline up and going again. We'll see more fallout from this. The 17 states declared an emergency, and, you know, there's a deal where the media was saying that there's no lines for gas, but if you did any digging at all, you were able to find that, yes, there's a lot of places where people were in long lines waiting to get gas because there's a fuel shortage. Why the mainstream media was lying about this, I have no idea. But nonetheless, they were. But that time has come and gone. The pipeline is open, the fuel will start to flow again, except here's a kicker. I don't think the prices are going to go down. The prices went up. I think they're going to keep them up. They like that money. Kind of a shitty deal, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Let me see here. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. The fuel shortage was a sharp slap to the face for a lot of people. You know, they didn't understand how dependent we are on fossil fuels. And when we ran out, there's a lot of people that were having a lot of problems. All right. Thank God most of the people were able to get somewhere safe, you know, where there's a generator or something like that for power. So there wasn't a lot of deaths. But let's face it, without a good replacement for fossil fuels, if we were just to shut off fossil fuels completely, not just one pipeline, but all of them, people would die. It's as simple as that. We need them. We don't have an adequate replacement for them yet. We can't store energy efficiently. There's a lot of things working against us. So until we figure these things out, we really do need to keep our fossil fuels running. Israel, Jerusalem, under attack from Hamas and Gaza. Rockets rain down from the sky as scary videos show the rockets landing and exploding, blowing up innocent people's homes. There really was no targeting. They were just shooting rockets and blowing things up. It's horrible over there. What's going on outside? Anyway, you can look up these videos and see how bad they really are. The mainstream media is trying to downplay all of it, but you can look up the videos and see that there's a lot of bad things happening over there. I don't know why, like I said, I don't know why the media is trying to hide it when it's so easy to do just a tiny bit of digging and find the truth. I guess the mainstream media is depending on the fact that people are going to be too dumb to do a little bit of digging and just believe what they say. So please don't be that group. Do a little bit of digging. Find out the truth. There's some very shocking video and footage. So if you go and look, just be prepared. All right. There's a new disgusting TikTok trend right now going on. And it is really fucking disgusting. There's no good way to put this except that women are celebrating and filming abortion videos. One of them went so far as to say, I get to kill another baby today. It's just disgusting. Fucking gross. When I didn't think women would go that far, that low, but they really did. They're making videos celebrating getting an abortion. It's sad. It really is. Sorry, guys. Oh. Ryan Long, if you don't know him, he's a comedian, a very funny guy. In a new comedy video he came out and did, he says that with real total equality, opening a door for a woman is closing a door on equality. And if you want total equality, that's true. It's as simple as that. If you don't know who Ryan Long is, go look him up. He is hilarious. I think I posted a couple of videos to my Facebook about him. Worth seeing. He's a funny dude. Biden just keeps printing money like there's going to be no backlash. He has printed more money than any other president in the history of presidents. Let's take a hit. And he keeps printing this money to say he's doing things that are important. And in a way he is. He's getting a lot of things done. He's paying for a lot of things with this newly printed money. The only problem is eventually this will catch up. We can't keep doing this without a backlash. All right, there's going to be a rise in inflation. We're already feeling it. I mean, like I said this in a few different videos. A half gallon of milk is $4. All right, inflation's going up, y'all. You can't just keep printing money and think that this is gonna just keep going like this. That's not how it works. And Israel enters Gaza. This looks like it could be a real war, folks. Here's the problem. Biden came out and said that, all right, I want to find the right thing here. Because I want to get what he says right. Here it is. Biden can't keep his mouth shut as he says that the Israeli strikes were warranted. So Biden, this fucktard, came out and picked a side. Now, everybody, what bad could come of this? Well, let me line this out for you. What if the other side wins? Now what? Or what if the other side starts winning and we decide we can't have that and step in? Now we're in a war. What the fuck? Why in the fuck did Biden pick sides? It's just the dumbest fucking thing he could have fucking possibly done. But he did it. He did it. So now we're fucked again. Excuse me. Saturday Night Live had Elon Musk host. All right, and we all know that Elon Musk is not an actor. So what I thought would happen is what happened. there's a bunch of silliness because Elon Musk is not an ass actor. You know, he went out and he tried to do these skits, and they were funny and silly because he's not an actor. However, all the different channels, ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, they all seem to want to treat him like he's an actor, and they tore him apart on his acting prowess, which he doesn't have any of because he's not an actor. He's just a really rich, smart guy who is making a lot of really cool shit. So, Elon did the best thing he could possibly do. He ignored the ignorant people. And he went back to going and making cool shit because that's what Elon does. He's good at it. He even put a Tesla up in orbit above Earth, or a Tesla car. Yeah. So you just keep on plugging along, Elon. You're making cool shit and putting spaceships up in the air and then bringing them back down and landing them successfully, just like they did in cartoons and they thought would never happen. You did it. Caitlyn Jenner, a trans woman that is also running for governor of California, good for her, has come out and said that trans women should not compete in women's sports because trans women have an unfair advantage of being biologically male. Now, she is taking a fuck ton of flack over this for speaking what is literally the truth. But if there's anybody out there who I think could possibly be the one and only person to know what is actually going on about athleticism and trans, it's going to be her. All right? And I do call Caitlyn Jenner her, and by her name that she wishes to be called by. Because Caitlyn Jenner does not jam it in our faces and try to cram it down our throats. She asks nicely. I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, if I was in California, I'd vote for her. She's got body dysmorphia. But I don't think that would stop her from running the state competently. All right, just because she's not happy with her body doesn't mean she couldn't run a state. As a matter of fact, I think she'd do better than any other of the politicians. Even better than the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't do him. That's bad. I'm sorry, Arnold. That was horrible. All right. On that note, we need to take a hit. I'm sorry, Arnie. That was bad. But yeah, if Caitlyn Jenner says that trans women shouldn't compete against biological females, I think I'm going to believe her. I'm going to go with her on this. She knows, being an athletic woman and a trans woman. She knows. She is the only one. If there's anyone, she's the only one that has real experience on this subject. LAPD was firebombed as citizens attacked police and the station. The backing that the police had from the conservative right is fading away. As the right knows that we need law enforcement, but we're also seeing the police doing the bidding for the same people that want to defund them, arresting legal citizens who are trying to defend themselves. Rather than dealing with the criminal mob, they're arresting the legal citizen that's defending themselves against the criminal mob. The police are, they can't, what are they thinking? They need somebody to support them. And they are fucking away, burning all bridges they have. I don't get it. Why can't they do the law thing? They're police. Oh my God. I want to back the police, but when I see them doing this, arresting legal people, defending themselves legally against a criminal mob, so what now? The mob rules? Fucking whatever. In Calgary, a pastor was arrested for spreading hate. He was literally drugged down off his soapbox, handcuffed, and stuffed in a car and hauled off to the old pokey. Now, some of you might be asking old Aaron, well, what kind of hate was he spreading? It was the worst kind of hate, folks. He was quoting scripture from the Bible. The worst kind of hate there is. Can you believe this is what we're coming down to? A pastor in Calgary was arrested for quoting scripture. What the fuck's going on? People aren't working because unemployment pays better. This is an old story. I keep going over it. It's time to end the free ride, folks. Time to end that extra money on the old unemployment. All right, the free ride is over. I don't care if you're kicking and screaming like Eric Swalwell, who after he was told he doesn't have to wear the mask, screamed, "You don't tell me what the fuck to do." Nobody told him he had to do anything. They didn't tell him he had to take the mask off. They said, if you don't want to, you don't have to wear the mask. But the Democratic progressive left is so fanatical and out of their fucking mind crazy, they think everything's an attack against them. They've lost their minds. They're fucking crazy. The best news I've heard in a long time finally came across my news feed the other day. Oh my God, it felt so good to hear this as the toxic, racist, ignorant twat Ellen DeGenerate is canceled. She's telling everybody she quit. But we all know that rape is canceled because of all the inappropriate work bullshit that was going on. If it was a man, he'd be called a rapist. So I'm calling Ellen DeGenerate a rapist. Good news that she's canceled. Good news. Good news. Mainstream media, I already said this, said there's no lines for fuel, but you can look it up and see that there were lines for fuel. Anybody with a teensy bit of brain power can look it up and find the videos of long lines of people waiting for fuel. CDC says if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask except in designated areas. Like in stores that say, no shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. Or on airlines where they say you must wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. All those places. But other than that, if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. This is freaking the left out. Go figure. Go figure. The left is saying, they're trying to kill us. No, we are over the hump of herd immunity. Vaccine numbers keep going up. You are just running on crazy. Stop it. If you really have a problem with it, just for the love of fucking God, stay home. We don't want you crazy fucks on the street anyway. Alright? If it's too much for you, just stay home. Jesus Christ. Elon Musk is so fucking rich and has so much influence that when he tweets about Bitcoin, the price on it moves. So, wow. Imagine being that rich and that influential that you tweet about something and the rocket and the market on it moves. I told you about Biden can't keep his mouth shut about the Israelis. That stupid fuck. We're in trouble. He can't do anything right. Biden fucks up everything. Woke newspapers that aren't on the ground, aren't there, aren't on location, are mocking the journalists that are there on location doing the actual reporting. Now, what are these newspaper and new mainstream media newscast heads talking about? Well, these journalists on the ground are making BLM and Antifa look bad by filming what they're doing, by filming the truth. So the mainstream media talking heads at the studios and the newspapers are mad because that's all that the journalists on the field are reporting. So they are saying that the journalists on the grounds aren't reporting all of the truth by leaving out what the right is doing. The problem is the right is not doing any vandalizing or any violence or anything like that. Or if they do, it is so extremely small that you don't hear about it because it never happens. The violence is coming from the left. BLM, Antifa, all those progressives. All right? The media is lying and covering for them. It's as simple as that. Yeah, the right isn't doing any of that. It's the left that's engaging in the violence. I don't know any other way to put it. I'm sorry that the truth hurts. But look up, try to find a video of somebody from the right doing it. You'd think there's enough lefties out there. You'd think that if there was a right person, a Republican out there doing something bad, that he would be not just filmed, but it would go viral because of what he was doing. All right? Why are there no videos? It's not like there's not a million people trying to get that video to prove that they're right, that the crazy right are the ones causing all the violence. But yet all you see is videos of the left, BLM and Antifa. And the mainstream media heads say that, the journalists on the ground are making BLM and Antifa look bad because they're just showing them, but maybe there's a reason they're just showing them. Maybe it's because they're the ones creating all the violence and burning everything down. I mean, I don't know. I'm not there. I can only go on what I see and what I dig up on the old interweb. But everything I dig up on the old interweb leans one way. However, mainstream media reports it the other way. So do some digging. Learn the truth. It's really interesting. Let's take a hit. I've gone on for a half an hour, far too long. I'm so sorry. I'm going to end this. Peace. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Peace. Stay safe. You can love everybody. So try not to hate. And if you think my video is worth a shit, go ahead and share it. If not, fuck it. Delete it and don't worry about it. And always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not 21 in a state where it's legal, just don't do it. Let's try to be smart stoners, shall we? Other than that, I believe that's it. I love you fuckers. Stay high, bitches.